Hello. Yes, I'm kind of doing these at random at this point, but let's go ahead and make some progress on this. Today's little agenda is cleaning up some of the customer events and adding the tip goal implementation. Essentially, we need some way to be able to beat this level. First up, we have the problem that we had from last time, which is customer 1 likes to disappear. Let's take a quick look at that for review. So we have our little intro. We get our series of events. Customers now appear randomly. Okay, so customer number 1 would like some pizza. We put in the request to get some pizza. We see that we have the pizza in our inventory, and we deliver the pizza. Nibbles on it, and he walks away. And now for the actual problem. In about 5 seconds, he should come back. Maybe a little bit longer depending on which customer the little boss guy wants to deal with. But we sit here until the customer is called again. There we go. We know the customer is here because we can't walk through him. However, he is invisible. He only appears whenever we talk to him. Of course, he wants a salad, so we'll go ahead and order a salad for him. So we have the salad in our inventory. We give him the salad, and he walks away. So again, customer is not here. Here he comes back, and he promptly disappears. So that is the problem. The customer keeps disappearing. Now I know what's causing this problem. At the end of the little sequence here, we have this event becoming transparent right before we go ahead and turn off, right after we turn everything off. We set him to transparent, and it switches back to this state. Problem is, this state doesn't exist until we talk to him. So for one thing, we can get rid of the exclamation mark because that's not really helping us. We just need to figure out how to exist okay, so that clears it from the moment that he spawns. One easy way to do this is to make this parallel, except that then all this stuff just runs endlessly, and that doesn't really help us. We could have a parallel event to just make him appear and then transition to another switch. That's kind of a little messy. At this point, I'm kind of leaning towards setting a self switch, which is a switch specifically for this event. So we're actually going to copy this page, paste it here. So customer 1 ready, customer 1 placed. I'm going to go ahead and delete the initial page. We're going to change this to this plus A, and this is going to be customer 1 ready. We're going to give it same guy, same kid, looking the same way, except he's going to be a parallel process, and all he's really going to do is set the move route to turn transparency off, and then we're going to set self switch A on. That's it. That's all he does. And to account for this, at the very end, we're going to set self switch A off again in our giant cleanup. The purpose for this is very simply, we have two events that need to occur with essentially the same trigger, but we want to have them in order. So we're going to use the self switch, which is localized to this specific event, to differentiate between those two states. So the first state is he appears and is no longer invisible, and the second state is the usual one that we had previously, where we can talk to him. We're going to turn off that initial transparency effect as well, because we don't need it anymore. This is one giant conditional, which is okay. And this should clean up the whole invisible customer issue. So once again, run through the quick intro. Wait for the customers to appear. Today, customer 1 is the first person to show up. Does he want some food? He wants some pizza. You still want some pizza? We have some pizza for him. He eats the pizza. And he's gone. He is not here. And we wait for him to reappear, which of course is going to take a while. Here we go. He's back, and he did not disappear. So right now he doesn't want anything to order. He's still not ready. He is still not ready. Still waiting for him to want something. He still does not want anything. Okay. This guy still isn't even here. We've cleared the other events. There we go. He would now like a salad. Let us order him a salad. No, we do not have your salad yet. Here we go. We get him some salad. We give it to him. He eats it. He runs off. Of course, all the other customers are coming in right now. But let's see if we get customer 1 coming back. Here we go. He returns. He takes a seat. And he orders some bread. So essentially, he is now functioning as he's supposed to. So now we just need to copy that entire event process over to everybody else. Now we change this to this girl here. Delete this page. Change this to customer 2 is ready. Copy this page. Paste it here. Change this to customer 2 is ready. Change this picture to person number 2. Update all of these for our second person. We're going to also change the tone of our speech. Customer 2 is slightly more formal than customer 1. And we're going to change all of these conditionals. Customer 1 is now customer 2. And it says customer 2 order. Customer 1 food is now customer 2 food. Customer 1 food is now customer 2 food. Customer 1 placed is now customer 2 placed. Essentially, we just go through and update everything that specifies customer 1 and convert it to customer 2. Customer 1 food becomes customer 2 food. Speech pattern changes. Speech pattern is different. Character face is different. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Customer 1 food, customer 2 food. Speech pattern. 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Let me just make sure this fits in the window. We just do a quick check to make sure that we have everything in order. So customer 2 order, customer 2 food, people 1 phase 3, customer 2 placed, customer food, people 1 phase 3, customer 2 placed, customer 2 food, people 1 phase 3, customer 2 placed, customer 2 food, people 1 phase 3, customer 2 placed, and people 1 phase 3. So we've updated 2 pages so far. Customer 2 placed. Change it to this girl. Go through the updates. We actually don't need it to turn off the transparency at this point. So I'm going to clear that out and begin the updates. Customer 1 food is customer 2 food. This is her bread. Okay, this event, movement. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 2 ready. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Customer 1 order becomes customer 2 order. Self switch A is still self switch A. Event location is going to be different because we're not at 310 anymore. We are now at 610. Let's change this a little bit more. Customer 1 food becomes customer 2 food. Chicken nuggets are chicken nuggets. We're actually going to have to change this up as well, but first I want to update these. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 2 ready. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Customer 1 order becomes customer 2 order. Self switch is the same. Event location becomes 6 instead of 3. Update this, different tone, different character. Customer 1 food becomes customer 2 food. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 2 ready. Customer 1 order becomes customer 2 order. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Change the location of the event from 3 to 6. And last sequence. Customer 1 ready is actually customer 2 ready. Customer 1 order is actually customer 2 order. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 2 placed. Event location moves from 3 to 6. Okay, so that's all of the basic event processing switches and locations. Now, one other thing we have to do, because this character is a different distance away from the door, we're going to have to change the move route for them leaving the door. So the difference is these are now, let's see, 1, 2 steps away instead of 5 steps away. So we change this by editing our little route. Turn up to each, wait 2 seconds, turn down, step forward, turn right, step forward, turn right, step forward. Then we have to stop there. So 2 step forwards, which means we get rid of these 3. Then turn down, step forward, and turn on transparency effect. So up to eat, down, step forward, right, step forward, down, step forward. And we apply this to all of the move patterns on this event. Basically, we just drop 3 of these steps, 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. So that event is now cleaned up. Everything says customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, location 6, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, location 6, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, location 6, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, location 6, people 1, phase 3. So we should now have customer 2 fully available to us. Customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3, customer 2, people 1, phase 3. So with that, we can now verify events for customer 2. Get through the intro process. Ooh, customer 2 is the first one to visit us today. She is not ready to order yet. Ooh, she would like some chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets are prepared. Chicken nuggets are in inventory. Now we see if she walks properly with the nuggets. And there she goes, she leaves. And she's back. So she is processing events properly. At this point, customer 1 should have something. No, he still is not ready for food. She wants pizza this time, so we'll get her some pizza. Very simple, very straightforward. We grab her some pizza. We give it to her. And done. So we've now completed customers 1 and 2, at least in terms of their food events. Next up is customer 3, which we're now going to update. Change this from customer 2 ready to customer 3 ready. Change the picture from her to the old guy. Remove the old page and save it. Next up, page 2. We copy the page. We paste the page. Change this to the old guy. Change customer 2 to customer 3. And go through all this again. Customer 2 order becomes customer 3 order. Customer 2 food becomes customer 3 food. This is the older guy now. Customer 3 placed. Customer 2 food becomes customer 3 food. Change the person. Customer 3 placed. Customer 2 food to customer 3 food. 3 placed. Customer 2 food to customer 3 food. Customer 2 to customer 3. Okay. So again, we do a quick check. Customer 3, face people 1, face 6. Customer 3, 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 people 1, face 6. That gives us that page. And finally, the last page. Change this to customer 3 placed. We could actually change that to self switch B, but I'm a little lazy right now, so I don't want to mess with it. Customer 3 food becomes customer 2 to 3. We're going to change this. Two ready becomes 3 ready. 2 ordered becomes 3 ordered. 2 placed becomes 3 placed. A is still A. The event location we are changing again. It is no longer 610, it is now 1010. So here we go, 1010. This guy right here. Change what the person is saying. Customer 2 food becomes customer 3 food. Customer 2, here we go. Customer 2 placed becomes customer 3 placed. Customer 2 ready becomes customer 3 ready. Customer 2 order becomes customer 3 order. Location becomes 10 instead of 6. Okay, customer 2 food becomes customer 3 food. Customer 2 ready becomes customer 3 ready. Customer 2 placed becomes customer 3 placed. Customer 2 order becomes customer 3 order. Location switches from 6 to 10. 6 to 10. Customer 2 to customer 3. Updating the interaction for the new character. Customer 2 ready, customer 3 ready. Customer 2 order to customer 3 order. Customer 2 placed to customer 3 placed. Location change from 6 to 10. Okay. Now we'll just check to make sure all our updates are in place. Customer 3, people 1 face 6, customer 3, location 10, people 1 face 6, customer 3, people 1 face 6, customer 3, location 10, people 1 face 6, customer 3, people 1 face 6, customer 3, location 10, people 1 face 6, customer 3, people 1 face 6, customer 3, location 10, people 1 face 6. So all of that information is now up to date. However, his location is changed, so we do have to update the move event. So again, this is still based off of the previous character. So turn up is still accurate, turn down is still accurate, step forward, but now we need to turn left instead of right, and then take 2 steps. So turn left, or turn right, we're going to replace with turn left. So let's track this again. Turn up so that you can eat. Wait 2 seconds. Turn down, step 1. Turn left, step 1, step 1. Turn down, step 1. So again, next move route, we switch turn right with turn left. Turn right becomes turn left. Turn right becomes turn left. And we save it. Now, because we are using up a lot of time here, I'm just going to go ahead and get the next set of the next character page set. So we're going to go ahead and copy from the first one, because he's roughly about the same distance as the last customer, because it's 1, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This way the move path is very similar. So this is now going to be customer 4 is ready. And nope, customer 4 is ready. Here we go. Customer 4 ready. Picture is going to be the older lady. This is still correct. This is no longer needed. And the first page is complete. Second page. We're now talking about customer 4. This is the older lady. And we update all of these. Customer 1 becomes customer 4. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Just make sure that fits. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Update the character. Let's make sure this fits. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Update the character. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Update the character. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Okay, a quick check. Customer 4, people 1, phase 7, 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 customer 4, people 1, phase 7. So that is page 2. Finally, page 3. Grab it from this event, paste it here, update customer 1 to customer 4, strip out transparency up front, customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food, Update the character. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 4 ready. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Customer 1 order becomes customer 4 order. We change the location. We're not at 3 anymore. We are at 13. Let's make sure this fits. Okay. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 4 ready. Customer 1 order becomes customer 4 order. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Location changes from 3 to 13. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 4 ready. Customer 1 order becomes customer 4 order. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Event location changes from 3 to 13. Updating character. Customer 1 food becomes customer 4 food. Updating character. Customer 1 placed becomes customer 4 placed. Customer 1 ready becomes customer 4 ready. Customer 1 order becomes customer 4 order. Event location changes from 3 to 13. and character updates. So one last check. Customer 4, people 1, face 6 or 7. Customer 4, location 13, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, location 13, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, location 13, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, people 1, face 7. Customer 4, location 13, people 1, face 7. So everything here has been updated, including transparency effects. However, there is one thing left to update. That is the move route. We now have to go down 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to step to the left 5 times. Well, this one is already set to step to the right 5 times, so we'll go ahead and swap that from left to right. So now we're going to get the food, turn up, wait 2 seconds, turn down, step forward, turn left, step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward, step forward, turn down, step forward, and turn on transparency effect. So literally we're just swapping left for right with these. The same way that we did for events 2 and 3, we do for events 1 and 4. So instead of turning right, we are turning left. Turn left instead of right. Turn left instead of right. And done. And let's see how this goes. All customers have been updated. All of them should work. Okay, intro sequence. Customer 4. Okay, she's still thinking. He isn't ready yet. He's not ready. They haven't made up their mind yet. Chicken nuggets. A salad. And some bread. Those are our orders. Chicken nuggets. A salad. So we'll go ahead and get her chicken nuggets. Salad and some bread. Yeah, he wanted bread, not salad. On the other hand, she would like a salad. Let me go fetch the bread. Okay, he now wants a salad. Another salad. Now, Both customer 2 and 3 want a salad. I have one salad. I can give it to either one. Order another salad. Okay, she wants some bread. How's this guy doing? He wants some pizza. So these don't have to be done in order. But as we can see, every character is functioning right now. Of course, delivering the food does lock you up for the moment, but it is working. So there we go. All of the events work. Next up, we're looking at implementing tips and gold. Let me see where is system. Let me check one more thing to make sure that we're not starting on an amount that I'm not expecting. Okay, we are starting with 0 gold. So what we're going to do very simply is add whenever the excuse me, we're going to have each one of these characters have a gold amount. We're going to initialize it at, let's see, we're going to create a control variable. We're going to call this customer 1 tip. We're going to set it to a constant of, we're going to start out with 100. So whenever they order food, that's not going to affect it. We're going to set it so that if they're not ready yet and we keep bugging them, we're going to decrease the amount by 10 for customer 1 tip. If we talk to them and we don't have it yet, we're going to decrease the tip by 10. However, at the end of all this, we're going to create a conditional. If customer 1 tip is greater than or equal to 0, we are going to increase gold by customer 1 tip amount. And let me get rid of the secondary condition and create a nice little sound effect. Screen effects, where is play sound effect? Music and sounds, play sound effect. There is, I know there's a money effect. Pretty sure it started with a... There, that's kind of annoying, but we'll just play that at the end. So very simply, actually let me move that up. As long as the tip is greater than 0, we add the tip to the player's gold amount. If we don't have it, our tip, let's edit this, decreases by 10. And same thing here. Conditional. If the tip is greater than or equal to 0, let me fix that conditional again. There we go. We change the player gold increase by customer 1 tip and play annoying sound effect. Where is coin? Likewise, we lower the control variable by 10 if we don't have it. If tip is greater than or equal to 0, we increase the gold by the tip amount. We play annoying sound effect. We lower the value of the tip if the food is not ready. And again, if the tip is greater than or equal to 0, we add the tip to our gold. We make annoying sound effect. One more page. There we go. Coin effect. If it's not ready, we subtract 10. So let's just see what we've done here. We initialize the tip as being 100. If he has something to order, that's cool. That's fine. If he doesn't, and we're bugging him about it, let me stick this to the end. We're going to remove 10 from the tip. Actually, that's probably a little harsh. We're going to subtract just 5 from the tip, if that's the case, because that's just a little too much for checking to see if he has it. So if he's not ready yet, we lose 5 gold. But if we check on him and we don't have the food for him, we lose 10 gold. If he eats the food, we gain the whole tip. Now we'll just see how this works. Here he is. Now we wait for 5 seconds. Okay, that event happened. Now we wait for 5 seconds. That event happened. We wait for 5 seconds. Something is going on. Okay, so that's 1 minus 5. Two minus 5. And now he wants a salad. We wait for the salad. We deliver the salad. He eats it. He runs off. He gives us some money. So we made 90 gold on that character because we talked to him twice before he was ready. So that went down by 5 each time. We didn't talk to him after he ordered, so we didn't lose any money there. But we'll go ahead and wait for one more run through to make sure that the other trigger works as well. Okay, he has returned. He wants some chicken nuggets. So this time we do not have any penalties for bugging him before he's ready. So there's no minus 5s. The order's up, but I don't have the nuggets, so that's 1 minus 10. That's 2 minus 10. Currently I am at 90 gold. And he added 80 gold, which gave us 170. So that system is working. We will now apply it to the other characters. So the first step is setting the initial tip amount. Customer 2 tip. I'm going to just set these all the same for now. We'll start it at 100. Let's see, these are all fine. We'll subtract 5 from there. The reason why we're checking to see if this is greater than or equal to 0 is because if it actually goes negative, we don't want to lose any money. That's just a little bit too cruel there. Actually, this is where we apply the gold increase by customer 2 tip. And we play creepy sound effect. Coin. She's not ready. We lower the amount by 10. Same thing here. We create a conditional branch Make sure that the tip is greater than or equal to 0. We increase. We play the sound. If it's not ready yet, we lower the tip. We set the conditional that tip 2 is greater than or equal to 0. We apply the gold. We play the sound effect. We set this down by 10 if she's not happy with us. Once again, create the conditional. Apply the gold. Play sound effect. We're playing the sound effect that way you know that something's happened. Otherwise, you really don't know anything unless you check your status, and you shouldn't have to constantly be checking your status. It's better to actually have the game events tell you that things are happening. Which one am I on? No, I'm setting the control variable here to -10. There we go. So, a quick check to make sure that we're allocating these funds properly. We start off with 100 as the tip. Then we place the order. If they're not ready to place the order, we subtract it by 5. Then, if they receive the order, we get the tip. If they're not ready for the order, -10. Receive the order, get the tip, -10. Get the order, get the tip, -10. Get the tip, and -10. Same thing here. We start off by setting the initial tip amount. As a constant 100. And at the very end down here, we subtract 10 for bugging them when they're not ready. If we pay them, or if we give them food, we gain the tip greater than or equal to 0. Add the gold, increase by tip amount. Play annoying sound. Coin. If they're not ready, lower the variable amount by 10. Again, add conditional. Make sure that the tip is a positive number. Grant the tip to the value of the character's gold. Play some music. Coin. And lower if they're not ready. Lower tip, subtract 10. Conditional. Tip 3 is a positive number. Grant gold by the amount of tip 3. Play sound effect. Conditional. Verify the tip is positive. Increase gold by tip amount. Play annoying sound effect. And then subtract if we bug the customer too much. So again, verifying that we have all these currency events. Setting initial tip to 100. Making sure we get the order. Subtracting 5 if we're bugging them. Applying the tip if we deliver. Subtracting 10 if we don't. Apply, subtract. Apply, subtract. Apply, subtract. Last one. We set the initial value. We set it to 100. We subtract it if they're not ready. We make sure that the tip is a positive number. We apply the change in gold. We play the sound effect. See coin. We reduce the tip. We make sure the tip is still positive, greater than or equal to. Give us the gold. Play the sound effect. Lower the tip. See, verify the tip. Change the gold. Play the sound effect. Reduce the tip. And finally, last conditional. Play the music. And reduce the tip. So we check all of these little financial transactions. We start at 100, subtract 5 if they're not ready. Okay, granting the tip, subtracting, grant, subtract, grant, subtract, grant, subtract. So those are all of the transaction events. Now, we're going to update this guy. At the very end of all of his processing, we're going to have one more conditional, which is if player gold is over 1,000. So each of these customers is going to be giving us a tip of a maximum of 1,000. If we get 10 of them, we would have 10,000 gold, assuming no demerits. And if that's the case, we are going to have let's go ahead and use a self switch on this one. We're going to call it A. Because we're going to add a new page. Still going to be, I think this is evil guy, right? Yep. Still evil guy. It's going to be auto run. It's going to be based on self switch A. And what's going to happen is our little person's going to be like, alright, made my tip quota for the day. Let's go. Let's put a delay in here of, what is that, 1 second? That is that one. To which the evil boss will respond with ha, 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 ha. Now to take my share. Okay, what? Don't forget about taxes. And now we change the player's gold by the amount that was our tip goal. In this case, 1,000. So any amount that we made over that amount, by the time that he checked on us, we will keep. Otherwise, we will lose it. I did make that 1,000, yes, instead of 10,000. And now we will do some nice scene effects. We will fade out the screen. We will do a player transfer. Yeah, give me a second to figure out where I put that. Player transfer. Here we go, transfer player, right up on top. We're going to shift them from lazy afternoon to romantic dinner. We're going to sit them right about there, or no, right about there in romantic dinner. And then we're going to fade the screen back in. That's all there is to it. So very simply, the boss is going to take our money and dump us somewhere. So now we shall play the first level, fully complete it. Okay, intro sequence. First guy. Second. So first order is for bread. Okay, that's -5 there. Pizza. So we grab the bread, give it to this guy. Grab the pizza, give it to this lady. Is this guy ready? He wants some bread. She wants a salad. So bread and salad are next. Taking a quick look, we're at 200 gold so far. He's -5. Bread delivered. Next up is salad. Now, we're up to 395. So we have one person that wasn't very happy with us. Okay. Pizza. And a salad. Next up is a salad. I don't remember who it was that ordered the pizza. I guess I got that one right. I do remember who got us the salad. We're up to 585 so far. Another salad. Some chicken nuggets. He is a very busy kitchen guy. This guy wanted the chicken nuggets. Another salad. He's still not ready. Chicken nuggets. So we're up to 880. Chicken nuggets. And then another salad. And another chicken nuggets. Everybody wants chicken nuggets tonight. Yep, I got that one wrong. This is the guy that wanted the salad. Hey, made my tip quota for the day. Ha 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 ha. Gotta take my share. Don't forget about taxes. Transfer us over to Romantic Diner. And there we go. We have successfully completed level 1. And we've completed what we wanted to accomplish for today. So we cleaned up all the customer events, and we implemented the tips and goal system. I do want to make one quick change. Of course, as you can see, we still have 80 gold left from the tips because the boss only took from us the quota. He didn't take any extra that we made along the way. In that sense, it isn't necessarily a bad thing if we don't quite get the maximum from each person. There's also about a 5-second delay on that event, so we have 5 seconds to get in, an extra 100 or something. But there we go. So that is the game so far. I do need one quick change on this guy here, the transfer event. We're going to change that for one thing to be one step higher, as well as to change the direction she's facing. And that should be all of it. Let me check quickly. Does this have 14.1 is what that says? Where am I sending her here? 14.1. Okay, so we're good. So that is the game thus far. We have one level completed, all of the events. We have some stalls for whenever the customers eat. We have some other events that are going in parallel, events that walk over each other when new characters can come in. And we have the boss stealing our hard-earned tips. So with that, I'll go ahead and stop for now. We have the first level completed. The rest of the levels will be very similar to this in design. We're going to put in some specific thematic features. Our next level is the romantic dinner, so we may have some nice little, sprucing up to do for our little map. Right now, it looks kind of like this. In other words, very empty, which is not a very romantic diner. But we'll go ahead and update that on the next session. For now, I'll go ahead and say goodnight.